Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duckbricks. I'm Chris, and the time is now. The semifinals round of voting for the Bionicle Rahi Fanon Contest is here. If you don't know what this is, essentially the Rahi Fanon Contest has been a community-wide challenge to build the most fearsome, the best animals, and pit them against each other to win some incredible prizes. And now it's time for you to decide the outcome because the semifinals voting is open. It was so hard narrowing down to this point, but we're finally here. So now let's go into the details of how to vote.
Okay, so let's take a look at how voting is going to work for the semifinals category of the Bionicle Rahi Fanon Contest. First off, I do want to say my apologies for the slight delay in voting. I'm currently traveling in Japan for business and vacation, and honestly, it's been pretty crazy. I literally just now am getting a chance to sit down and do this at 5 a.m. in the morning, so really appreciate your patience with getting this voting to be happening while I'm abroad, and without further ado, let's get into everything. So first off, we have our two small categories. Now, one thing I do want to note is that we have made a slight modification to the way this is going to be set up. We have consolidated the brackets into two small and two large. And because of that, we are going to make it a lot simpler to vote and move on to finals very soon. So first off, we have the first half of the small semis of the Rahi category. Congratulations to every single person who made these semifinals. I, again, cannot express how blown away I am by the sheer creativity, ingenuity, and diversity in the entries themselves. Every single one offers a completely unique take, something very different compared to the last, and I am so excited to see which ones are going to emerge as the finalists, because honestly at this point, I cannot pick. Like, it is so hard to even pick out my favorites. If you ask me to pick out 5 to 10 favorites, I don't know if I personally could do that, which is a really good thing, and that's kind of the reason why I'm not judging the contest myself, and I'm letting people vote to decide, because I literally could not decide which are the best. If you just demanded me to, they're just all so good. And so, of course, we have two large categories as well, which you can see right here. Again, huge congratulations to everybody who has made it this far. But it is going to get rough from here, because out of the almost like several hundred entries that we got, we are now narrowed down to around 20 to 15 per individual category. So we are very pared down, and it will get pared down even more by the finals. So it's going to be really tight. This date may shift depending on where I'm at in the world. I will be traveling across the world, country, not just the country, across the world over the course of the entire month. So I will be having to find time to be able to run these, but I am squeezing them in when I can. And when you're ready to vote, go ahead and click the links, which are going to be live in this document when this video goes up, and you can go ahead and actually place your votes for your favorite, your second favorite, and your third favorite right here. Super excited. And what's really cool is that for each of these entries, you can, one thing that I do want to note is that please do not vote for the same entry for all of your choices. Now, you could potentially do that, but your entries will not count, because we can only count your votes if they are different for every single one. So just do keep that in mind. Thank you so much for your understanding, and I'll see you at the polls. All right, let's do this. Play well.
Alright, and with that, we have summed up our announcement for the semifinals voting. Stay tuned because you only have a short window to vote, and then the final round of voting will begin. So what are you waiting for? Get out there and vote!